All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and also to their elders, the men that taught them. I pray the Lord have peace, blessings, and mercy upon the households of the hopeful elect. This is the brother Shema One from the Great Millstone Houston Church. And real quick, I want to come with a lesson going into who the Lord is coming back to gather. And understanding that we're Israelites and we're the Lord's chosen people. Understanding that in the times that we're in, all Israel is not going to be saved. Although we are the Lord's chosen people, the nation that the Lord made a covenant with. Okay, the nation that the Lord chose, which is separate from any other nation. But when it comes to salvation or deliverance, in that mercy being shown, that only applies to a remnant, a small portion out of the whole nation of Israel in the days that we're in. Looking back at the times of Moses, whenever the Lord delivered us from the Egyptians, all Israel made it out of that captivity. But in the days that we're in, it's only going to be a remnant, okay, that have faith in Yahweh Shai. It's going to be a remnant that put on as the elect. All right. And it's all predestinated. Salvation isn't based off of what, we're able to do. It's all led through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which moves us. Like he said, he gave us a spirit of truth, which the world cannot receive. Yeah, that applies to the elect, not the whole nation of Israel. All right. So let me start here, man. And I pray this lesson be edifying to the Lord's elect. Matthew chapter 24. Let's start right there. Matthew 24 and 30. Well, matter of fact, let me start at verse 21 and I'm going to jump down. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So a time is coming where you won't be able to look back at the atrocities, at the evils, at the perilous times that took place through history and even, reading the scriptures. We won't be able to compare it to any of those things. It's going to be a time like never before. Then it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. So the Lord is going to start speeding things up. All right. The Lord is going to speed things up. It says, but for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. So for the elect's sake, that's the difference right there. For the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened, which doesn't consist of all the nation of Israel. That word elect goes into the blue letter G1588, eklektos. Says picked out, chosen by the Most High to obtain salvation through Hamashiach, through Yahweh Shai. It says choice or select the best of its kind or class, excellence, preeminent. And that's a heavy point. Real quick, let me grab this in Revelations, the 14th chapter, in verse 4. I just want to get that word first fruits because it goes in hand with the Lord's elect. All right. So for that word first fruits in Revelations chapter 14 and verse 4, straight to the point 3, it says persons superior in excellence to others of the same class. And if I didn't call the Strong's out, in the blue letter, the concordance is Strong's G536, and the word will be aparche in the Greek. That definition again reads persons superior in excellence to others of the same class. So it's going to be a difference. All right. All Israel is the Lord's elect as a nation, but within the nation, there's going to be persons superior of a different class. So going back to Matthew 24 and 22, that word elect, eklektos, that last definition I read, it says choice, select the best of its kind or class, excellence. All right. So that goes into the point of this is who the Lord is coming back to gather out of the nation of Israel, because salvation is only for the Israelites. When it comes to being delivered and who the Lord is coming back to get and save, that only applies to the Israelites. All right. But, you know, a lot of people don't believe in that. But according to prophecy and the precepts, we have that understanding. You know, our hope isn't in vain, like the majority of these people who just don't, you know, who just don't get it. If anybody outside of the Lord's elect is hoping for salvation and thinking they're saved and whatever, all of that is in vain. Okay, because the Lord is not a liar. The Lord doesn't lie. These words that we're reading right now, this is proof that the Lord is going to do what he said, and it's going to come to pass. It's going to take place, man. So the days of trouble are coming like never before. It's going to be so bad that the Lord has to shorten the days. The times are going to speed up. All right. So now let's jump down to verse 30. Matthew 24:30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. The Lord is coming back with the chariots, the so-called UFOs, or the so-called UAPs, which are heavy right now. We're seeing it. And it has a lot of people, you know, moved because they don't know what it is. They don't understand it. We're seeing the very thing that's going to come back with the Lord when he's going to deliver his elect. It's like we can see our way out. The Lord is showing us those things right now. That's very spiritual. We're in spiritual times, man. But here's the point, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. That's who the Lord is coming back to get, the elect. All right. And the elect are going to be moved by a different spirit, putting on certain attributes, you know, putting off the flesh and applying the spirit. Colossians 3:12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, because that's who the Lord is coming back to get. Holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, so also do ye. And that's going to be in our mind. Lord willing, hey, we're a part of the Lord's elect, man. Because these things are important unto us. You know, it's not just up. You know, I get up and I do the same thing every day and this is it. No, get up and trying to put on as the elect, trying to offend less, trying to do the things that are pleasing to the Heavenly Father. They trying to read, trying to study, trying to abound in the spirit that the Lord gave unto us, man, constantly growing. Because that's who the Lord is going to be pleased with. That's who he's going to come back to get, man. Everybody's going to want to be saved, but everybody will not obtain that. Okay? And just because you're an Israelite doesn't make you, you know, with a fucking a pass to be exempt from the judgments that's coming. It tells you in the book of Mark, those that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, yeah, the elect are going to be the ones sighing and crying. They're not going to be comfortable in this fucked up place. Not going to be, you know, not going to be, they're not going to have a love towards this world, man. Pretty much you're going to hate your fucking life. You know, in a sense of where it's not going to be enjoyable. You know, the little pleasures that we get right now, that's all the fuck it is. For a quick moment and it'll pass away. We still experience losses. We still experience bad times. We experience getting fucked with by demons. You know, taking the low and many other things, just like Yahushua did. But the day is coming where all of that is going to change. Hey, if we are a part of the Lord's elect, all of that's going to change forever. All right. And that's the mindset of the elect. Right now, it's time to sigh and cry because this shit is fucking wicked, man. And we understand through the precepts we already got, is going to be a time that's coming like never before. All right. So the elect are going to be looking forward to getting the fuck up out of here, and excuse my language. The elect are going to be looking for that way out. All right. Not just whenever troubled times come and it's like, oh, Lord, help me now. No, we're looking for help right now. Whenever everything, Christmas season, the jolly spirit, man, fuck that. Fuck that bullshit. And kind of just going on a righteous rant, but these things do not matter. They're temporary. Okay, we're looking for the kingdom to come. The new heavens and the new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, but going back to it. Wisdom of Solomon 3:9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. All right. That's who the Lord cares about. His elect, not everybody, not even the whole nation of Israel, because it tells you in the book of Galatians 6:16 real quick. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be unto them and mercy and upon the Israel of the Most High. The Israel of the Most High, okay? Not all Israel. So let me end it with this. Romans 8:33. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? So that's who the Lord is coming back to avenge, his elect. And I just wanted to get that real quick while it was on my spirit. So with that, I pray this was edifying. Until the next time, I say shalom.